Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and War of the Realms Omega. This is a one-shot. This is literally the follow-up for the entire War of the Realms series. This is a little bit of that aftermath. Mostly that aftermath is what's going to bring us into several other books that are available soon. This was a very necessary book. There are some series that I wasn't interested in all, and all of a sudden I'm ecstatic about. So get this book to make up your mind which books you're going to get that are coming out soon. They should do more comic books like this, man. Just these little blurbs talking about what's what. So let me come over here really quick. The first story is God and the Devil Walk into a Church. It's the beginning and ending story here, where Heimdall comes to Matt Murdock, Daredevil, and he's like, yeah, I kind of need my sword back. And they have themselves a conversation. Heimdall presents Daredevil with a very interesting gift. Yeah, wow, I'm blown away. There's no way. There's no way. I got to see if Zardosky's actually going to follow up on this, because there's just no way. I refuse to believe it until I see it. But that story was written by Jason Aaron, drawn by Ron Garvey, colors by Matt Mila, letters by VC's Joe Sabino. There's also the story The Job I Have to Do, which is written by Al Ewing and Jason Aaron, drawn by Cafu. Jesus Abertov does the colors. Sabino does the letters there also. And this is the story of Jane Foster, how she is going to become the Valkyrie, the new Valkyrie. This was pretty good. I don't know if I actually want to read this still. I'm still not entirely sure. I'm going to read the first issue. I'm probably going to read the first couple of issues. But this didn't really... this gives me a better idea of what's going on. Wasn't really that terribly interested. Born Small. This is a Loki story. The one written by Daniel Kibblesmith, who's going to be writing the Loki story. The new, volume coming out. Drawn by Oscar Basildoa. Colors by David Curiel. And VC's Clayton Cowles is the letterer for this one. So the whole team, is together for these stories. And this was the story that I was the least interested in. And all of a sudden, I am now the most interested in. I wasn't excited about Kibblesmith doing a Loki story. I had no interest. I'm usually just not a big fan of what Kibblesmith has to offer. All of a sudden, color me completely reversed on this. I am more excited for this story than any of the other stories presented in here. Any of them. So, good freaking job again. This book was very necessary. Thank you for putting out this book. The final story is War Orphans. Jerry Duggan writing this Punisher story. Drawn and colored by Juan Ferreira. Letters by VC's Corey Petit. Wow. This is a very different Punisher than I'm used to. It's basically the Punisher... There's several parts that happen in here, but one part that happens in here is that he sees some looters in the store. And they're like, we're sorry. Holy crap, it's the Punisher. He kills people for doing bad things. He's like, we don't have any money. We're hungry. And yeah, there's one way to call it looters. It's another way to call them survivors. I mean, these stores have insurance. Hi. So, these people need to eat. I have absolutely no animosity towards these people, whatsoever. But the Punisher says, come back and pay for all this stuff later. In the meantime, here, eat this. And he sets fire with a blowtorch to a frost giant. Says, eat this. What kind of nasty nonsense is that? This thing is... It looks human. I'm sorry. I couldn't imagine this. This is, to me, not very different than the Punisher being a cannibal. Cannibal-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's bipedal. It's sentient. It's... No. I didn't like that scene at all. The rest of the book seemed pretty cool, but I didn't like that stuff at all. That was just not cool. So I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this Punisher story coming up, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. Cover artist is Phil Noto, and Ron Garvey and Matt Mila do a variant cover, another one by David Yardin and Rachel Rosenberg. Again, Really, really happy that they did this comic book because you get all these stories. This book I got to read pretty soon. But all these stories, and yeah, pretty cool. Not so sure now. And holy crap, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. If he writes the book the way that he wrote this short story, yep, I'm there. I'm there. Guys, grab it. Grab it and see if you're going to like what you're going to like. You don't even need my recommendations. I'm telling you to grab this book and suggesting this is how you're going to determine if you're going to get some of these other books. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.